Okay. BRB stand for I'll be right back, right? Okay. Okay, guys. Last week we talked about the resolutions and the strategies, how you're going to perform, how are you going to do well, how you want to see for yourself. Ian, last week I'm not sure you watched the video or not. So maybe you can share with us, okay, what is your resolution for 2024? Mr. Chen, Ian?
A
And
resolution.
yeah, you know what's resolution? Oh, yes. Do you know what's resolution?
No, I didn't get the last week's lesson, but I got the last week one.
Never mind. Do you know what's the meaning of resolution?
I only know like it's like the quality of like the computer.
Nah, okay, good, good, good. That is one of the explanation, the resolution of the computer, whether it's how many pixel. But this resolution is, if you break the word separately, it's called resolution. Resolution means you find a solution for that. Okay. So hi Hao Shen. Okay, so this resolution is what you want to see for yourself in 2024. How much are you going to commit yourself? How much you want to improve yourself? Because next year is set for, right, Ian? So what is your plan for next year? What you want to achieve to make sure that the things that you're going to study, the things that you're going to put in place, what should I say? The things that you're going to put in place that make sure that you will go to, what's your aim? JC or Poly? Mr. Chen Ian.
JC.
Sorry?
JC.
Which JC?
Huazhong.
Huazhong, okay. So how many marks do you think we can go into Huazhong?
6.
6. So what is your confidence level?
To be honest, like less than average.
So no, don't be negative. If I were you, yes, I do have some confidence to getting 6 or better grades. Ayo, what happened? Okay, so 2, 4, 5. Okay, so you have to say this, Ian. I really have some confidence, and I'm going to come up a plan to achieve my 6-pointer to go to Huazhong JC. But in the meanwhile, maybe the strategy that I'm going to in place may not be what I want to foresee. Maybe I will need some help to improve my strategy. So as mentioned before, I think you heard until Sian already, Yang and Warren and Ali. Uncle Raymond, every Saturday we have a 6 to 8 o'clock in the grassroots club, okay, to have this leadership study club. So you can come into the club and share your vision, missions, or share anything that you want, particular at that particular 2 hours to share. Maybe sometimes you want to discuss some homework with those of your classmates here who are good in certain subject, and you might need to 切磋武功 or exchange ideas or distress yourself, okay, gather together, all right? So what I want to tell you is that plan is important. Wait, let me mute my handphone now. It's keep beep on you. So what you need to do is that how are you going to make sure your resolution for next year is to get 6 points, go to Huachong, study hard, okay, mind your own business, don't be procrastinating, make sure that you are focusing using the D effect, the discipline, the devotion, the dedications, and the disciplines, and make sure that the desire to fulfill your dream is to go to Huachong. How? Do you have a plan now, Ian?
Yeah.
Yes? Do you have a plan now, as in a strategy plan? What are you going to do?
I mean, just like focus on my weaker areas.
No, don't use the word weaker. Focus on those subjects that are not strong. Okay, no more negative. Okay, the more you have negative, the more you're going to demoralize. So you should say, Uncle Raymond, I think I will want to focus on some subject that I'm still not strong enough. Okay, don't use the word weaker. Don't use the negative words already anymore, please. So all must be positive. So ladies and gentlemen, okay, using day 2 to explain what is strategy example. Hao Xuan, please turn on your camera. I know you have just upgrade your camera already. So no excuse. If you're not going to turn on, I'm going to send a message to my GLC. So please, Warren, because she went to the toilet, fair enough. Okay, I need you to, okay, Han Ling, can you read to the class, what is a strategy example?
What is a strategy example? For example, company A's strategy might be to become the cheapest provider in the smartphone market. Their managers then need to negotiate with suppliers to reduce costs of the electronic components used in production. This is a tactic to achieve the set strategy.
So this is something like for a company, they have a strategy to improve their products, to improve their image, to improve their marketing, to improve their sales, to improve their productivities for the staff, to like the salespeople. Okay, so what is a strategy versus plan? So ladies and gentlemen, you guys is going to have this issue. Wait, my fan is not very strong. Okay. This you guys are going to have this issue about what is plan versus strategy. So yeah. Next year you're set for what is your plan for next year? What are you going to do? Now holiday is only 2 more weeks to go. The most 3 weeks. After that, okay, 就是要快马加鞭, you have to really move forward. So what is your plan for yourself, Yaye?
My plan is to buck up on my math and my English, and then my biology, and then let's go for JC.
Well done. So you say don't use the word negative. I want to buck up my weak math or weak English. No. So how are you going to do that? What kind of strategy are you going to in place? 用什么孙子兵法来解脱你这些问题呢？
I think I can try like
Try you make sure you cry try. 你上我的课这么久还 try, no more trying already. Okay, I will do my utmost best.
I will do my utmost best to actually I didn't have a plan yet. Like to buck up, so I'm just like 2 more practices, I guess.
No. Thanks, lucky you share me. No. You better have a plan now. You better have a plan. Like yesterday, Han Ling and a few of them, or see who, Zachary came in. You must have a plan. If you do not have a plan, you plan to fail already. Okay, you see, everything you do must have a plan. 有些 plan 是很夸张的 plan, 有些 plan 是很 simple 的 plan. But no matter how 夸张, exaggerate or simple it is, you must plan. If you fail to plan to fail. If you don't plan now, how are you going to plan your future? Everything you need a plan. Okay, 不是纸上谈兵 it's really to put in the effort. See, while they may be called a strategic plans, sadly they are just plans. What is the difference? In short, strategy is the act of making an integrated set of choices which positions the organizations to win, while planning is the act of laying out projects with timelines, deliverables, and budget and responsibility. So ladies and gentlemen, Hao Xuan, I give you 5 minutes to restart your computer before I send a message to my colleague say that your camera is not working. Thank you. Oh, it's very fast. You see, I say 5 minutes, 不见了. Okay, so what I need you to do is that Yaye and Ian, okay, Han Ling, you heard already. Warren, I think I'm not sure you're still there. What you need to do now is you really have to come out your plan. So Yaye and Ian, are you willing to spend every day about 5 to 8 hours just study only? Minus away your school curriculum time. That means after school, when you come back home, don't count your tuition. The moment you come back home, you start to revise, start to study. Okay? Don't tell me now 8 hours sleep. I don't believe in 8 hours sleep anymore. Okay? Because time and tide wait for no man. So you need a lot of time to prepare. 先苦后甜. Yeah, people say must have 8 hours of sleep, must have enough health, do this. Sorry, I tell you, when you go to university, I don't think you have enough sleep. Sometimes you need to rush your project, you have to do it. Okay, and seriously, you ask Warren so sometimes you have to work in the middle of the night, you have to complete it, okay, because you have so many things on hand. So regardless of what it is, you still need to have a plan. In order to fall back on this plan, you are able to understand what is happening. Okay, so there are many different ways for individual to handle. conflicts. So now you have a conflict, whether you have a strategy or whether you have plan. As then in class, there are different conflict resolution strategies such as collaborating, compromising, accommodating, competing, enforcing, and avoiding. So what are all these, Ian? You printed out my paper. Don't waste paper lah. Hey bro, please no need to print one. Please, you do PDF. I give you PDF. Don't waste paper. Seriously, don't waste paper. Okay, next time no need to print one. Okay, you just listen to class and that's it. Okay, don't waste your time because you have the PDF. You put in your laptop, then you read through. Okay, don't waste your paper. Only when I ask you to print, then you print. So honestly, Yi Yan's, Han Ling, Warren's, and Ye, what is the difference between collaborating, compromising, accommodating, and competing? In terms of your self-planning for 2024, are you able to compromise yourself? Okay, I'm not going to spend a lot of times in my game. I'm going to accommodate myself to compete with my study and with my fellow classmates. And then I'm going to collaborate with some of the students, with some of my classmates, that they are very good. So I want to join them. I want to make sure that I join the elite. You see, seriously, Ian, if you join the golfer, they are all talking about business. If you join the people who play tennis, you know they are really businessmen. But if you are people who join, no, I don't know. I'm not saying cycling is wrong. Maybe join those people what, go clubbing. I don't know. So what kind of collaborations you want to do? So for now on, for the net, there's only 10 months. So don't count this month. There's only 9 months for the three of you. Hey, Warren, your next year you also got exam. Which month? October or November? The exam is very important, right? The exam is to decide whether you go to IP or go O-level.
But not really. Like I'm pretty like most, if not all people, like doesn't need to take O-level. Plus, like, yeah, it's just normal exams for us.
No. I remember I taught a few IP students from RV Scenics and Hwa Chong. They always tell me that exam will determine whether they go O-level or IP.
Yeah, I think it's pretty much a myth. So unless you do abysmally bad, I don't think you will be sent to O-level course.
No. One more time. What do you say? You're lagging. I'm so sorry.
Yeah,
I think it's my Wi-Fi. One more time. Why me not important?
I think that's it. That's a myth. Like unless you do abysmally bad, I don't think you'll be sent to do O-levels. We just have O-level for higher Chinese.
Wait. ちょっと待って. Are you saying that, I'm not saying your school, are you saying one of the IP school, if this person is in Set 4, let's say next year, and if he or she doesn't do well, he still got a chance to compete to A-level, even the normal exam. 这样不是不公平咩？这样我也是不用读书明年我随便这样 go for exam, then 我就可以去 IP 的。You agree with me? I don't know, maybe your school change or different school or different setting. But seriously, I feel it's very bad. Honey, do you agree now? You put it very bad. I don't know. I think the exam is still important to decide whether this student is fit to go A-level through train all the way or O-level, because he cannot make it or she cannot make it. Therefore, he have to fall back to O-level. But if you say the exam is just a normal exam, so this is the plan in your school, maybe. So meaning that all the Raffles girls will sure confirm go to IP. Fair enough. I still think sometimes there might be a 0.1% that some student cannot make it to IP or decided to drop out for IP and go for O-level. Unlikely, because by then you're Set 4. You see, you're already planning or Ian. You mean by even your express, right? Or IP. Which school? Sorry, I forgot.
Nanhua High School.
Nanhua, right? It's not IP, right?
Yeah, it's not IP.
Express, right? See, so let me put it this way. Whether you're collaborating yourself with your classmate, or even though like some of you are in IP, no need to go for O-level, straight away A-level, fine. You have whether it is what it is going to be in the next 10 months of your career in 2024, you still need a plan to decide well. Because even though if those through train to A-level, you still need to have a lot of knowledge, a lot of ready to prepare a lot of weapons to go in. Not just like that. Okay? Wait. Wait, wait. Okay, so let's take it this way. So, Warren, may I ask you, what is your plan for next year since it's just a normal exam? And which one is going to be the exam? So I also have to plan for you, ma. Not only you, right? Ziye also in the IP, right? So I have to plan for the two of you. So what is your plan for next year 2024?
Okay, to be fair, like our exam is very strange. It's just like there's exam everywhere. So like basically we have changed from PPA, which stands for pen and paper assessments, to something called CBA, which is
Stop. Lucky it's not PAP, yeah. It's PPA, it's not PP. No, it's PPA, it's not PAP. It's not pen and paper. Okay, it's pen and paper assessment. It's not pen and paper. Okay, carry on. Just joking. Carry on.
Yeah. So like we now have, it's not like official exams. It's just like a few random examinations.
Okay, I hope you also can come since you're staying pretty near to the grassroots club, Warren. I hope every Saturday, if you are free to come down to talk about Genshin, to talk about games. Last week I went to visit my in-laws, so I saw my nephew playing something like Genshin, but not Genshin. I don't know what game is he playing. The graphic is very nice, but then again, I've
Is it Stario? Is it Stario? Is it Stario?
I think so, but the characters look like Genshin. Seriously. Then I asked my nephew, hey, is this Genshin? He said no. So I did not probe further what kind of game he's playing. So maybe next one I ask. I think he did say that, I can't remember. So next, there are a lot of exams coming for you, Warren. So what is your plan for next year?
Basically, I plan on like just studying harder for each respective subject that I wish to get in my GPA.
So what is your strategy to do that? Can you share? I hope you can really come on every Saturday or certain Saturday to share, to teach those students or learn something, or not share your gaming or anything. There are some students who will be coming in to share their drawing, to share their thoughts in other things. So what is your strategy?
I don't really have like a cool strategy per se.
I like the word you use, cool strategy. Make it hot. Okay.
Yeah, but it's just like basically I will study I'll probably like go to libraries or cafes more.
The what? Sorry, last part I didn't hear you.
Libraries or cafes. Yeah. And also install like moderate.
Can come to my grassroots, common folks, seriously. Right. Come down and bring your friends. Anyway, RGS is very near to grassroots club, right? Bishan, right? Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct not? Yeah, come. Okay, you come. I请你吃 waffle and ice cream. I know it's your favorite. Okay. Anyway, thank you for your sharing, Warren. Hopefully Kai Wen also can join in next round. I know he's very a busy boy in his school also, in RI also. Anyway, thanks to all of you, your sharing. My plan for all of you next year is going to be very tough. Meaning that not only just homework and others like tests and exam. Later you'll be doing an exam. Sorry, Yenan, Ian, you printed today's lesson, right? Did you print? So you got the answer behind it. Hey, don't see there. Don't cheat first. Don't see the answer. You got the answer?
I think so.
Then you please don't cheat. Okay, I trust you. Don't look at the answer. Look at the screen. Okay, so next time, please, Yan En. I keep calling you Yan En because one of my staff is called Yan En. She's in my working colleague. So Yan, in future, no need to print it out. Seriously. Okay, you just do most of the time you print it, you put one side is the same because all the PDF Yan. If next time you say, hey, Uncle Raymond, I lost a PDF, I will send to you. Okay? I will send to you, even if you lost it in your anything, I will send it to you because all the lessons are kept in my hard disk. All right. So resolving conflicts while compromising is easily seen as both win some and both lose some. Very true. Accommodating is I lose, you win. No, I cannot accept it. Competing for is I win, you lose. Worse. Then you make more enemy. And lastly, avoiding I lose, you lose. Cannot. Very hard avoiding. The class textbook saying there's no skill is more important for organization effectiveness than the constructive management of conflict. So next year, most of you in Set 4 is going to have a lot of conflict among yourself. You're going to step down your CCA. You're going to pass your baton of leadership to your next junior. And at the same time, you're going to have mountains of a lot of things to study. Fret not, yeah. Okay? Right, seriously. If you are, where you stay, sorry.
Clementi.
Oh my goodness, freak. Oh my, it's Taiwan. But like I say, even though you cannot make it to come on every Saturday, unless you are free, please, I need to polish up not just you, those people who are going to select, please come into your Zoom or occasionally come to meet face to face. Do you know what? How Shane is here. Do you know what? Recently, I have this Set 4 study boot camp for this Set 3 group. 4 of them who came for my exam. 4 of them, one of them spent 2 hours to do English paper 2, no, EN. Cannot write 2 hours, no. That's it, man. And what happened when they do their paper 2, good luck to them. They are blur. They don't know what to do because they have not warmed up. Thank God they passed, but they only got C5 and C6. The highest was B4. Okay, for 5 lessons, you can't do a lot of miracles. So I hope, you have to submit your homework and you have to come for my face-to-face exam. That will definitely help you. Please don't give yourself excuse next year, okay? Like, thank you, Coroner. You have been very diligently coming and do your exam and can see that difference, okay? So next, in order to resolve conflict, it is necessary for people to pull together all of their interpersonal skills. Because the book mentioned that conflict is often a result of poor communication. So more times than that, if people became more effective in communications. Workplace conflict could be lessened. The scholarly article, Reducing Job Burnout Through Effective Conflict Management Strategy by this person here. So what it means that, okay, listen, there's different style of obtaining your good result. So what happens if you happen to see a comprehension, like talking about resolution, talking about leadership, talking about conflict, the first thing that comes to your mind when you're doing this kind of comprehension passage is, how can I resolve conflict using different methods? Am I using way of calmness? Am I using way of using communication to talk to people better? So yesterday, was it yesterday? Today is what? Today is Friday. Yesterday, Thursday, I took a Grab to go to Plaza Singapura to put my my products there to sell. Then this driver was first time in my Grab. I took a Grab that is BMW. 跑马. First time 我坐这么多次 Grab 跑马嘞. So I told my son, wow, BMW 嘞. Wow, very good, Ian. Wow, very interesting. So the moment I go in, it was 一个老 uncle 60多岁. And I can tell the way he talked, very profound. I think he went through a lot of conflict resolutions. Very intelligent, the way he talks, solid. And you know what the thing say? I tell you, you put the Singaporean kids and the China kid and the Indian kid from India and other country, the Singaporean kids will not be outshined than the China kid, the Indian kid, or other country kid. So I'm very surprised. How come? 新加坡的小孩子不会开口的。很怕死。Ian, you are not born in Singapore. Are you?
I'm born in Singapore.
So are you one of the Singaporeans who don't like to talk?
Nah.
Sorry, if you don't want to talk, you're going to lose out, no? True not? So what, Ian, you got paper 1, paper 3, paper 1, 2, 3, A1, but your oral like shit cannot talk. Good luck to you, man, seriously. The world out there is not about Cambridge, Oxford, and Harvard, is the way we want to see the real world is your ability to communicate, to talk. People like Warren, people like Han Lin, okay, people like Hao Xian. 30 seconds over already, it's more than 1 minute. You better turn on your camera, Hao Xian. My words is going to type in to send to JLC already. All right, so Ian, you have to understand, must talk. You cannot be afraid. 你不要读讲话 你一定会输给老外。老外讲话很厉害。Okay? Now the textbook is also talking about tips for managing people at workplace. How? You see, they are determining your preferred conflict managing skills by using this law and order to conflicts. So every country, every company, every household, every family also have their law and orders. So wait. What got to do with my strategy and resolution? So your parents might have a high expectation on you, or your parents might like my sis like that. Okay 咯，我的孩子要读就读，不要读，他要补习就不要补，他不要补就算了咯。他们要自己 take care of their study. There are some parents like that. There are some parents cannot. You must score 80 marks. If not, no, sorry, no way to talk about it. Thank you, Hao Xuan. So you see, wow, nice hairstyle, good, bright and good, wow, shining. Okay, so you have to understand all these conflicts. It's important to take away. So for next year, okay, this month is talking about resolution and strategy. Please don't bring all this all this burden to bring to 2024. Whatever you need to clear, better clear these few weeks. Whatever you think that you cannot bring, don't want to bring to next year, please. Number one, procrastinations. You know it's procrastination now, yeah. 不要犹豫不决. Seriously. And then mind your own bloody business. Don't care what other people think. Nobody's going to help you, not just yet. Nobody's going to help you, everyone listening. Nobody's going to help you. You only have to help yourself already. Because you are the only person who go for the exam in the exam hall. Your mom, your dad, Uncle Raymond, nobody is going there to help you. So you have to manage your own conflict. You must have a plan. Sorry, I get 很激动. If you don't want to have a plan, good luck to you, man. Don't go and spell A-level and university already. Because every year when you go back, your teacher will ask you, what is your plan for this year? So before the school start, the teachers already have a lot of plan for you. So am I. Okay? Right? So previously, conflict in the workplace was considered to be very corrupted. True, especially your school. I got some student very funny in RV. Okay, I want to mention RV. I know recently RV a lot of cases. One of them is hacking. So one of my students many years ago, he forgot to bring her notes. She asked the note from a friend, and the friend tell her what, Ian. Oh, so sorry, Ian, I forgot to bring my notes. Maybe next week I lend you. You know what happened, Ian? Later, 1 hour later, you saw your friend holding the notes in the canteen and study. How will you feel, Ian? It's like, what the GGWF? 我刚才问你那个 note， 你说没有，你跟我讲现在你在读。So you see, 我相信你会遇到这种朋友对吗？不只是在这边呢，做工都会这样呢。That's why the uncle was yesterday the grad say I think 新加坡人害死自己。Then I said 大哥 why do you say that? You speak very well English I think Singaporean is killing themselves off. Why? Because all Singaporeans are very selfish. I don't know whether you agree or not. You see, when I go for the Malaysian very cooperative. When I go for the Chinese, the China and the Taiwan, they are very cooperative coming here. Even though they might be in their country, they might be, the way they work is very different. But they are still very united as one. But not Singaporean. Whether they're in Singapore or whether they are overseas, they will always to see, Han Ling is very good, very good. Hao Xuan, you so son, very good, very good. Yi Yan,你做不了, very good, very good. So I'm the one only. After I think about it, yeah, very true. You know why? Because I was working in the corporate world with a lot of Singaporean in my life. Super true. Hopefully, your generation has changed the perspective of the working environment in Singapore. If not, if you want to stay in Singapore longer and with this kind of culture, conflict, and no strategy, 我跟你讲，就算你读书多厉害也没有用。Trust me. So what? You got A1, you come from Cambridge or Oxford. Your fellow Singaporean don't support you and want you to die, you will die. I die 不是死那种死就是 lost your career and opportunity. Very true. I mean, I thank God yesterday. I was thinking to take an MRT, but bloody hell, my luggage bag is so about 50 kg so heavy. I have to carry a foldable table and carry other things to go to Plaza Sing in my pop-in shop. So I just happened to see this uncle and he shared, I said, 大哥, sir, are you coming from working in the corporate world before? Yeah, I was in the management and I retired already. Wow. So 将越老是越辣也听过这句话将越老越辣，听没有听过 国人有没有听过？你不要跟我关掉那 camera 啊，我跟你讲啊，等一下我去你家把你绑起来你的手啊。一言有没有听过？姜越老越辣。
I thought it was 姜还是老的辣。
姜还是老的越辣，也是有这样讲。姜越老越辣，有没有听过一言？有啊，你不信你问你 daddy 妈咪，姜越老还是越辣 ？That means the more older, the more experienced they are. I mean seriously, Ian, will you compare your experience with your grandfather? No way, right? Come on, man. 他出事的时候你也不懂在哪里呀、那个 sperm 也还没有 develop to you 嘞。Okay, and to be honest, you see our grandparents, they went through World War II before, especially your great grandparents. They went through World War II, no, their experience, you say COVID-19, they laugh at you. Funny. Okay, so if people are disagreeing and cannot come to an agreement, that may be when a human resource manager step in. This is where your conscience come in and ask yourself, do you still want to play your games, or do you still want to study, or do you want to study with your friends? So yesterday, very cute, on Tuesday, this boy came for my exam, my Set 4 exam. After I asked him, Nigel, what were you going to do after this? I need to go home. Why? Because my handphone, I don't know, handphone got what? Can block by parents, can have gaming time one. Is it true? That means certain time, then my parents can track me, how much hour I play game. Huh? Got this kind of thing, man? Can track.
Actually, that's been a while for quite a long time. It's been a while since I was like, what? P3, P4?
Really?
It's been a while for a very long time. Yeah.
I know last time I got this twin sister. They play the game until so fed up. You know what happened, Yaye? The mother bought Nokia handphone for them. You know,
That's
Nokia,
the plan. That's the plan.
No, you brought Nokia handphone. You know what? They refuse to bring to school. I say, why you don't bring Nokia? Hey, Nokia, my generation, very good. Uncle, very lame. If I bring my Nokia handphone, people say I'm very lame. Why?
Sure. You bring Nokia handphone around, right? You might get arrested because that one dangerous weapon. Cannot break on. You throw at someone's head, the head got cave in on.
Exactly. Even that time I
The
drop
head
in the
got cave in
toilet bowl,
on.
I still can use. Of course, I have to clean the sheet on my phone. Okay? Seriously. But the best part is, 我不要拿去学校，很丢脸啊！为什么？拿 Nokia phone。Why？就我的阿嬷跟阿公拿 Nokia phone。It's like, then 我说你活该咯。为什么你讲我活该？因为你整天玩 game 啊。Wait, give me a minute. My granddaughter now is in Changi Airport asking me something. Give me a minute. Okay. So like this one, you use Nokia phone. I didn't know. No, that shows something. Yeah. I don't bother to track my 3 children of their handphone. It's all based on trust. If some parents do that, that means there will be a conflict of interest. Okay, which is nothing wrong. Then I asked him, is it why your parents track you until like that? Because I used to be very addicted to playing games. Oh, then I said, I see. So now because they control me and I'm getting mature, I know next year is a very important year for me. So I have to take care of myself. So I have to take care of myself well to make sure that I will not fall back to all these because of the P6s. All right. Next one. Conflict does not always have a negative outcome. So you see, like for this, this student whose parents are using the handphone to track his gaming time, he whereabouts, and he said, I cannot go out with my friend to study land. Warren. You say, why? My mother want me to stay at home and study. But honestly, do you like to study with your friends? Say yes. So how are you going to build the trust to let your parents to give you chance to study maybe in the grassroots club, the common folks there, or somewhere else? You say, I need to show them my result. So you see, sometimes conflict might give you a positive outcome. It depends on how you see it. But to be honest, in my opinion, conflict is never a positive. You will sure have a lot of negative. So you see, conflict stimulates creativity, innovation, and change. I hesitate to answer this statements because it all depends on how mature and how motivated and how you're able to manage to do these three things. If you do not know how to do it, you become 弄巧反拙, you'll backfire you. So conflict allows different ideas to be heard before making one final decision. So it is true. Now you only got 9 months for those of you taking O levels and N level. You must really have to decide what is your plan, what is the decision, what is your strategy for the next 10 months. For Haoxian, it's only 8 months because N level start in September. So you only got 8 months to prepare. And then if you're not going to come for my face-to-face exam, sorry. And then if you next year, Haoxian, if starting next year, you're not going to hand in any single bloody homework, please don't come in anymore. I got no face to see your parents. I got no face to charge you my tuition fee. So next year is a compulsory that everyone must submit homework. Okay, if you're not going to submit within 3, not you, anybody, okay, 3 times warning, I will send a report to your parents, and that's it. Okay, I have no face because I have a plan. I have a strategy for all my students. I have to check every key performance index for each and every one to make sure that you at least improve by 2 grades. If your plan and your strategy and resolution is to improve by 3 grades, that is you. But for me, it's to improve by 2 grades. So if you are B4, you have to get A2. If you are A1, that means of course maintain A1. That's about it. Okay. Well, this usually leads to the best possible outcome. This allows employees like yourself explore the final full decision making to see how are you going to work on this. Any positive aspect of conflict is a goal conclusions, meaning that are you good enough to convert this into a good one? Are you able to do something that you feel that you were able to use this goal and objective and mission to reduce your conflict for next year? Are you willing to put down your games, your TikTok, at night you usually sleep very late because you're watching your social media? Are you going to convert this time into study or not? Into like reading 1 hour textbook or 1 hour spending time reading your dictionary, something like that. Okay?
Reading dictionary, Chuck.
No,
Reading
I'm
your
not kidding.
dictionary, Chuck.
No, seriously, I'm not kidding. I used to do that. My friend in A level, he used to read through the whole entire dictionary. Okay? He's a lieutenant colonel in Singapore Air Force, and now he's a CEO in one of the big company. So it helps. Because the more powerful you have, the vocab is good for you. Because conflict happens so frequently among ourselves and people must try to comprehend, I hate the word try. It is in order to have a successful relationship, conflict happens every day, for sure. Whether it be internal conflict or external conflict within yourself, in order to have successful relationship, people need to get to the root of the issue and find out and do your best to find a solution. That's why it's called resolutions, which both end up to be satisfied to you. So Ian, Warren, Haoxian, please turn on your camera for goodness sake. And Han Ling, are you willing to spend that time to sit down to now, don't wait until January, to sit down and really decide, hey, so far for the past 10 months in my life in 2023, what kind of conflict I have? Can I take away this? If I can't take away this, can I ask any adult to come and help me? So you see, overall, I think that conflict can simply be fixed through effective communications. So what is my this one that I have for resolution for 2024? Why is to continue to help my students, that is you leader, to soar high, learn fast, and always be intelligent, and to attain good results. Second resolution for 2024 is to continue to ensure my family is happy, harmonious, and healthy. Third is to upgrade and update myself in lifelong learning, whether I'm going to take up my 3rd degree, my master degree, or learn some Japanese or other things, or maybe some programming. No, sorry, I'll never want to learn programming or other courses to help me to improve my teaching skill. Next is to ensure my other business will continue to prosper, productive, and profitable, which is I'm doing my other business as well beside my education. Next, ensure and continue to help as many as possible in terms of education and others who need help in other matters. That's why I have this leadership study club on every Saturday for students like you, leaders who want to share and care about certain notes or certain ideas, or just to chill there and talk, and relax and get ideas, so that maybe you can give me new ideas to improve my teachings material. The last resolution for 2024, my sixth resolution is to complete my 4 book. I've been doing it. Every year say I must complete my this guidebook to creative writing skill for 2 years already. I think enough is enough. I need to put a full stop and need to publish this 4 book before May the 13th. Next, my strategy for 2024 is to have a good and detailed and better plan for my education business. How I'm going to do that? To learn from the best in the industry and improve and improvise and make it better for my business. And of course, to share and care with students like you. Last but not least is to have a regular checking and monitoring of my students' performance and my business activity using tools like using Excel, like you say, like checking your homework, like, hello, excuse me. So far, you only handing 2 homework, you still owe me 3 homework. So Ian, where is this homework? How come you never hand in for the past 2 weeks? Oh, Uncle Raymond, I'm very busy in my study. I got exam, got no test. I'm so sorry. Okay, I will not be able to accept most of the reason like that because next year you guys are set for. I'm not going to take your grades for fun and laughter. If I keep myself to promise you to improve by 2 grades, please, let's work together hand in hand. So what is your resolution in 2024 and your strategy to study and do better for yourself in 2024? Okay, please do it later. So day 3, 2024 New Year resolution, 20 achievable goals worth making. So let's look through this and later you tell me, yeah? Let's go. Oh, sorry. May I have Hao Xuan to read? Sorry.
By Emma Lansford. If you find yourself setting the same New Year's resolution year after year, you're not alone. In fact, it's so common that there's even unofficial dates, Quitter's Day and Ditch New Year's Resolutions Day, that take place in late January and early February, just weeks after New Year's. While it's easier to get down on yourself, you should know the reason goals often falter isn't lack of determination or ambition, just rather the impractically, even the impossibility of the resolutions we set. Uprooting our entire lifestyle and holding ourselves to unattainable standards will never pave the path to success. Sure, you might be able to achieve and sustain your goals for a while, but if you're too overwhelming or extreme, you'll find yourself right after here next year, setting the same goals. This year we are here to challenge your mindset and help you leave behind the era of extremes. So in an effort to help you achieve your best year yet, here are 20 resolutions for 2024 that are actually worth making and are more likely to lead to success. Learn how to set realistic, healthy goals. Stay committed and remain inspired towards reaching, and sticking with all you want to accomplish. Remember, we're human, not superhuman.
Exactly. Ian, imagine my resolution for 2024 is that I want to grow more hair than Ian. Yeah. You see, when I say this, my son behind the background did this to me. Daddy, 妙想天开，做白日梦。Yeah, I want to grow the hair longer than your ponytail. Yeah, say, Uncle, 不要妙想天开. Don't put unrealistic goal for your resolution, please. 你没有头发就是没有头发，你就是丑八怪就是丑八怪，认命吧。But if I tell you, Ian, next year I want to improve myself to get better understanding how to study with great stress and able to cope stress. I'm going to learn from some guru and I'm going to attend some seminar and I want to attend in the NUS with the professor about how to manage stress to study. Then you can say, Ian, you can say, yeah, that's a bit more realistic, 对吗, Ian? So you agree lah? I cannot grow hair longer than you lah. You rather agree that I go and learn English lah. Bloody hell, emotional damage. Let's face the truth, yeah, yeah. 对吗？我跟你讲，我说我要比较青春一点，我用 SK2 this. I'm not going to waste this kind of money. Honey, stop laughing at me, okay? I already know I'm very, very freaking ugly. Okay, sometimes I put on the beard. There's a reason I keep my beard.
Sure, I think right, the SK2, right, you put on your head better. Head shine more. You don't put on your face, you put on your head.
幸亏你住不多了。如果你住在我对面，等一下我 after lesson 呢，我跟你讲，把你的头发剃掉。哎，没有，现在翰林是在中国哦。Okay, joke, joke. I mean, seriously, let's see what are the 20 resolution that is realistic. Hey, please take it seriously. I want all of you, okay, even though this is just a lesson, I really want you, every year I do have resolution. Okay, some fulfill, some cannot, some really 妙想天开, a bit exaggerating, a bit too much. Like for example, I want, beginning when I quit MOE, I told myself, I want to have 100 students for my tuition. Then later when I hit certain number, I say, oh my goodness, 太多了，不是太多，不是，我不嫌多，我说，哦，糟糕，我有 student，可是我没有时间再开新的 class。So I think sometimes must be a bit realistic. You want 100 students, 不可能一个 class 20个吗？ Right? Can, but then it doesn't be effective to teach your student, right? So 2024 New Year resolutions, 20 achievable goals worth making. If you want your goals to feel realistic and manageable, start with bite size. Just like I say, I improve by 2 grades. But if I tell you, Warren and Yaye, I say, I want to help you to improve by 5 grades. A bit ridiculous, Yaye. 我不是看不起你啊。Ian, I say, now you only got C6, Ian. I want you to improve by A1 within 3 months. You might say, Uncle is xiao. Language is not easy, but math possible. You agree not, Ian? Math is possible. Hey, 你不要笑哦。That day, I challenged my son PSLE math using algebra. Okay, I won him, but don't tell him. Before I do the algebra, Ian, I look at behind the answer first. That's don't know. It's considered cheating, right? I look at the answer to make sure I do it correctly. But later I explain to my son, I say, sorry, Daddy, look at the answer to make sure I do correctly. He say, hey, not fair, Daddy. I say, but at least, Daddy hate math. I really hate math. Okay, I really hate math a lot. But at least I take my responsibility and duty to make sure that even I hate math, I'm willing to sacrifice and learn math. So the same thing. So it's a bite size. But of course, later on, when there's this models answer, I die now. Okay, Yi Yan got 10 apples. He gave to Han Ling 3 apples. While Han Ling gave the 2 apples to Hao Xian. How many apples do they have altogether? You know what is my answer?
Have 0. I'll steal everything from him.
Yes, you know what I say? They just eaten all the apples already. The end. Then I would say, don't ask me. Ask the 3 gentlemen. I did not receive the apples. I mean, this kind of question very funny. Why you ask this kind of question? I don't know, like maybe, okay, 1, let's go. May I have Yaye? Number 1?
Number 1, new recipe per week. One
really?
recipe a week, easy peasy. This is perfect for those who get bored with eating healthy fruits. It's important to mix it up so you stay motivated. Plus, trying new recipes can expose you to new foods you may have never tried before. This means more nutrients, which can, in turn, promote better gut health. And who knows, maybe you'll even come across some new favorite finds. While doing so, maybe you can even set micro goals along the way. Make it a goal to try one of seasonal fruits and veggie per week. Go fruit-based for a day, or call on healthy swaps for your favorite comfort food cravings. Fit On Pro has tons of healthy and delicious recipes that make healthy eating easy.
Just now, I was celebrating with my wife for knowing each other for 33 years. And then my son was beside me eating the Japanese gochujang, and he was watching a YouTube about this Amo, this Lawai cooking beef, challenging with his cameraman about the dish, how to cook the beef and how to use it. Very interesting. So, Han Ling, correct me if I'm wrong. Yesterday, you told me that you want to learn some new dishes, right? To cook, right? Was it you? Right.
No, not me.
So it's
I said music.
Yeah,
it was either. I can't remember myself either. But it was one of them. Not me.
So it's nothing wrong that we have this new recipe. Sometimes recipe is a therapy. is to make sure that you calm down by cooking. It's true 啊，雅叶，以前我很穷的时候，每次我 burn midnight oil 啊，我就是每次吃出前一丁那个快熟面，就是出到现在吃到现在头发掉头发 ，but worth it 啦。No， 不要笑哦，不要 worth it 啊，Ian worth it 嘞。我掉头发，可是我换来是很多知识 ，a lot of knowledge. It's not today I'll be sitting here. If I were to join my friend who is gangster many years ago, today 雅叶我可能是在江一 prison. Seriously, when I was your age, I joined gangster, but luckily, how I did not join real one. Cannot tell. It's okay. You also gangster, huh? Oh, okay. Oh, so you're talking to a policeman here, you see gangster here in Singapore, sorry, it's going to be very, 不要笑哦。以前的 gangster 是真的讲义气打架，打到会死人的嘞，不是跟你开玩笑嘞，是真的断手断脚。So there's few years ago, I went to the Changi prison with my group of students. So one of the officers told me I went to Changi prison twice. The first time I was an ex-student, I visited the old Changi prison. I tell you, I really freak out. The way was scary. And then the second time I went, it's even more freak out. So the officer told me, people who join gangster only got 3下场。3个下场，第一个就是来这边Changi prison。第二个就是躺在医院 forever， 断手断脚。哎，真的呢，雅叶，我不是跟你开玩笑，你懂为什么吗？ Got one time I visit one of my student father who is in this hospital, and beside him was really a gangster. 就是他给人打到变成半条命，躺在那边。You know how I know? His whole bodies are all tattoo. Tattoo no big deal, right? 雅叶 no big deal. But do you know tattoo in the 1970s and 80s? Every tattoo got a meaning. Even 一点one dot is also there's a meaning for it. I'm not kidding you. Then the third one is the worst. Ian, you know what happened? Where's the 第三个下场是什么？坟墓 cemetery. So join gang lah. He said, good. Then he was telling to my student, join gang. If this is your resolution for 2024, 我要做黑社会老大，我要像英雄本色这样then 你慢慢做咯。Then 你下场就有3个下场 ，OK？ Learn to cook a recipe. Thank you very much. Number 2,雅叶。
Try making one smoothie per day. Smoothies are some of the most versatile foods on the planet.
Versatile means it changes. Yeah, very a lot of different types. Okay, carry on.
Need a protein boost? Make a protein smoothie. Need some healthy fats? Load it out with nut butter, lacking micronutrients. Sneak in greens or superfoods. This goal is great for those trying to meet nutrient goals but can't seem to make ends meet. And they are the perfect options when you are in time crunch. Smoothies take minutes to whip up and can be one of the best ways to jam-pack a whole bunch of nutrients into one yummy meal. You can even meal prep them. And they can even help reduce stress or give your immune systems a boost during the chilly months when the Germany
season peaks.
Need some ideas? Try this morning energizer
smoothie.
Full of protein, fiber, healthy fats, and superfood filled.
Okay, yeah, very funny. Few years ago, before COVID-19 ended, I got a lot of students who went to my that grassroots club. You went there before, right? Yeah, right. Do you go there? So after they taste the waffle and the ice cream, okay, they go there for my exam and study. Then someday I don't go down there. I say, Uncle Raymond, if you are not here, can I come here and eat the waffle and the ice cream? You say, yeah, of course. And then you can just mention my name and then my sis will give you 10% off. Oh, really? Thank you. Then I'm curious.
Wait, Joe actually got 10% off. Joe actually got 10% off.
Yes.
Oh, okay, I'm going. It doesn't matter. I'm going them often now.
Okay, sure. You're most welcome. I can give you free, no problem. So wait, don't. Yeah. Seriously, I can give you free. Yeah. So I asked her, why got so many places? Why you want to come here and eat waffle, 对吗? 很多 place 都有卖 waffle 跟 ice cream， you know say oh Uncle Raymond 这边哦很 worth it 嘞，为什么？这个是你认识的，连那个老板不会赶我走，我在这边待多久读书，他有时还有免费给我水喝，然后我可以吃那个 waffle， I can distress myself， 诶，何乐不为啊，一箭双雕 ，come true enough she went there most of the time at the end of the O level before exam 1 month, she really came very often. Of course, now he's in poly. And I guess there's one time his poly was at Nanyang Poly, if I'm not mistaken. He also came quite often. Why not? If the place can help you to distress and give you a good strategy to study, why not? And my sister is not like, hey, hello, Miss Yaye, 你已经坐这边4个小时了，可你跟我滚蛋。By the way, when I was in Tampines Mall, Hanling, you know the Starbucks there, right? The Tampines Mall. So I was upstairs in the Starbucks for just less than 1 hour. A lot of students are sitting there just to study, play game, but nobody, Starbucks staff went out and say, hello, excuse me, time's up, can you leave your place? You see? So sometimes people need coffee, need ice cream, need smoothie, need to make a dishes. Go ahead. Number 3, okay, these are the ingredients. So we are not going to talk about 1 cup of almonds, all these things, but my advice is don't spend too much time doing all these things. Go and get and pay $3 and eat, and come to my sis place and eat. Okay, you can bring your friend. Seriously, you can bring your friend here and eat. Okay, of course, you can bring your girlfriend. Okay, don't bring your boyfriend. Don't bring Tian Yu. Bring your girlfriend. Okay. Okay, this one is my favorite. So seriously, yeah. If you feel Ian, if you feel very stressful and you want to go to my grassroots club, Uncle, I want to go Sakusi. I want to go Sona. I want to go to Kopu. Cannot, can. I bring you inside, but you please bring your own underwear, your swimming trunk to go there. Okay, you cannot go naked inside. This is not Japan or Korea. They go in naked. So seriously, if you want, I can bring you inside. You go and relax yourself. Then after that, I can only one time bring 2 guests to go in and distress yourself. Of course, there's gym. There's full gym there. And in fact, next year, I'm going to go and gym and pump myself out. More fitter than this gentleman here. I'm serious. Seriously, I'm going to pump myself. Seriously, I need to keep fit. Because recently, when I attend my police training, I can feel that my stamina drop. Hey, I cannot be fat, Ian. I cannot be a fat Uncle Raymond. Go and catch thief and tell the thief, 你不要跑，等我喘气，我再抓你。哇，那个议员，那个 gang 那个 robber 你喘好了，我在那个麦当劳等你哈，等你喘好有气，你来麦当劳，要不要买一杯咖啡给你？好，可以，顺便买一包烟给我。Let's go, yeah.
If your fitness motivation is lacking, it may be a sign that it's time to try something new. Remember, you don't want to have to rely too much on willpower. One of the best ways to keep the motivation pumping is with some new exercise motivation. Thankfully, Fit On Workouts makes it easy. Get your heart pumping with quick hit workouts. Sculpture learn muscles with a non-strength training class, or ground down with a calming yoga flow. There's something for everyone. Need a little extra motivation? Keep yourself accountable for a 14-day motivation challenge or join a Fit On program.
You see this one, this what you call the boosty one. I bought this in Decathlon. So last time I used to practice this one. Okay, the Ninjato.
这个难唱。
Yeah. I like to do this. And for one few times when I start to do, I hit my head. Boom, out, shit. Boom, out, hit. Luckily, it's made of rubber. So I got a few things in my cupboards. Why I do that? Because it gives me the reflections. You know, as a police officer, you need to have good reflections. You know, be calm and alert. So keeping fit is very important. And please, for goodness sake, don't go and take a sport like wakeboarding or what, skateboard. And then after break your hand, break your bones, break your leg, break your don't know your ass, break your don't know which part of your body. Then you cannot take exam. 不要笑了, Ian. Few years ago, I was doing invigilating in one of the secondary school. One boy went for tuition. Halfway through, he was crossing the traffic light. Green man. but this van hit him hard and ended up whole body injured. He was in excruciating pain and stayed in the hospital to take an O-level, but finally he decided to get out of the hospital and go to school and take an exam, and I was the one face-to-face with him. So poor thing, he was on matri, some drugs, so very drowsy. Very sad now. And his hand was fractured and leg fractures. And my nephew, I told him don't play football. He got ligament torns. Honey, you know what ligament torns is damn serious. You need to go for operations and then on crutches. And then the worst thing here, on steroid and all the drugs, he cannot concentrate on study. So please don't get yourself injured next year. You want to keep fit, brisk walk. Do some simple push-up, sit-up, okay, or a brisk swimming. If you are staying in a condominium, don't waste the money. Go for swimming. Or Ian, are you staying in condo? Are you staying in condo? Anyone staying in condo here? Sorry, Ian. Where is staying, HDB or condo?
None.
None. Oh, okay. So if you're not there,
有钱
never
人
mind.
有钱人有钱人。
不是有没有住 condo 还是这个是有钱人？这个有钱没有钱关他屁事嘞？这是他父母亲哎，对吗？Ian，是他父母亲用刻苦拿来赚来的钱呢，他要靠他自己的本事，对不对？哦，对吗？Ian。So if I stay in condo, I will make sure I go to the swimming pool. Then you know why not? Ian，看美女游泳嘛，对不对？整天看那个黄脸婆。
老师，
哦 ，relax。
Ian, this is how I get attention from Hao-Xuan. Now you understand? Only this part you will be selective hearing. Uncle Raymond, 你去 swimming pool 不是游泳，是看美女游泳，不是看你的
Hao-Xuan's like, why never invite me? Hao-Xuan's like, why never invite me?
Okay, I'll invite you. Oh, bloody hell, this is too much of the extreme already. 开玩笑啊。
The girls will use your head as a mirror.
No, but the moment I jump in the pool, all the water splash out already. No water. Too fat. Okay, establish a simple meditation. This is super important. Please do that. I always do that in the morning. Why? Every morning I wake up, I'll do prayer. I'm a Christian, I'll do prayer. So it's a one stone kill two birds. And do you know, after prayer, when you say this to yourself, today is going to be a positive, a successful, and a good day for me. I want to do what I can to fulfill my task for today. Always say this to yourself. Don't say today, shit, man, today got test. Oh, shit, man, I cannot prepare. I feel already, damn it, man. I got homework to do. I have to stay back for this class. Then I tell you, early morning, you wake up, you say all these things, you're going to spoil your entire day. Not worth it lah. 你看啊，伤心也是要做人，笑也是要做人。你起床也是要去做你要做的东西。Whether you are sad to complete the task or happy to complete the task or whatever mood, you still have to complete the task. You cannot escape. Why don't you go and embrace it with a very happy and positive one? Think about it, okay? May I have Ian, your turn? Thank you, Yaya, for reading this. So this is the one. Establish a simple meditation practice. Let's go.
Meditated once, then never again. You're not alone. This mindfulness technique can feel intimidating if you're new to the practice, but with a little know-how, it's much more approachable than you think. Hint, check out our ultimate guide to meditation. When you're getting started with your practice, start small and begin with just 5 minutes. As you start to get more comfortable, slowly amp up the time. If this feels unattainable, you have options. Try a walking meditation. Press play on a sleep yoga nidra. Or simply start out with breath work.
So you see, what I can suggest to you is to do this. Something like ninja, right? Breathe in, breathe out. And then when you do it, you just use your palm, put on your chest, count the heartbeat. They say the more you count your heartbeat, you can live a longer and healthier and a better life. Seriously? Does it work now? It kind of last time do for me, but now I'm so lazy, I don't do that. Last time I used to count my heartbeat, to count my pulse. So this is one way to calm down yourself. Trust me, it can work, no? Seriously, all right? Let's move on to the next one. So fortunately,
Fit On has a a meditation category, some being only 5 minutes, which makes it super easy to get going. Here are some short duration meditations to help you get inspired and grounded. Make a wish with Kenta Seki. Motivational affirmations with Kenta Seki. 5 minutes of peace with Kenta Seki.
So you printed out these notes. Go and check on what Kenta Seki. Okay, what Kenta Seki? I think should be a Japanese guy. Go and look at it. I used to watch this monk. Hong Yi, yeah, the monk Hong Yi is actually a Chinese monk who migrated to Germany. I like his way of meditation, the way he taught. Please, you need that. You need that to calm yourself. You are not God. You are just a normal human being like every one of us here. So you need that kind of motivation. Let's move on to the next one. Number 5, please, Ian. Read one new book a month.
Ditch the screen time and use your downtime to dive face first into a book. Since everyone reads at different paces, try not to set an unrealistic goal here. While someone else might be able to read 5 books in a month, that might be unattainable for you, which is 100% okay. Adjust this goal based on available time and reading habits.
You know what happened that day? One of my set one Han Ye asked me, Uncle Raymond, I'm now at Kinokuniya. I saw one of these books, Think Like a Freak. Should I buy? Then I look at the cover of the book. It doesn't look correct, right? Then I told him, don't buy that book. He said, why you want to buy that book? Because you told me how good it is. I went to the website. I looked at the summary. Then I went to Kinokuniya. I started to read the first few pages. It's very interesting for me, this book. Guys, have you, Warren, all of you, have you came across this book called 50 Shades of Grey?
Oh yeah, I've heard of it.
Oh, naughty
It's a
boy,
movie too. Hey, it's a movie too, Chow. We all know it. We all know the
Oh my
movie.
goodness, yeah, you even watched the RA movie 50 Shades of Grey. Oh my goodness, how can you talk to me in front of me telling me you watch an RA movie?
In our defense, the song from the movie is pretty popular. So like in our defense, it is a pretty popular movie. You cannot like,
Okay, let's ask the
给
best.
点脸啦.
Better turn on your camera, Hao Xuan. Ian, you know what is the book called? You know what is that book? Have you heard of this book?
I heard of it, but I never read it before.
How about you, Yaya? 你听过这本书吗？
听过。
听过，你没有读过？
没。
没啊。国人呢？你有看过、听过、读过？
I mean, like everyone in my school was like talking about reading this book 2 years ago. So yeah.
But did you read now? That's more important. No.
No,
Okay,
but I
the
know what it's about.
Okay, so I tell you, that book was so popular when I was teaching. One of my students brought this book to school. And because my school is a Christian school, so it's a no-no for this book. So my teacher asked me to confiscate this book. So out of the curiosity kills the cat. I start to read, the first 20 pages, it kind of stimulate and arouse me sexually. Okay, that book is a very sexually depicts of how they have sex, they have the kind of how to attract women. And true enough, later on, they were put into a movie, different 50 positions of sex, something. That's what I was told. I never watched the movie, to be honest. So one fine day, my daughter was out of curiosity. He went to the popular and asked me, Daddy, can I buy this book? In front of everyone on Ian, in front of everyone. So I said, sure, go ahead. And the popular star look at me, 你真的要买这本书给你女儿吗？他没有讲啊。To me, it's not about the books. To me, it's how you think. And then the joke, Ian. 3 months ago, my younger son, which is 11 years, listen, petrol kiosk, I pump petrol. Right in front of me, this thing. My son asked me, Ian, Daddy, what is this? Condom. Okay? I was praying that she is not going to ask me further, Daddy, what is this condom for, right? I hope he didn't ask. If you're going to ask me and say, oh, it's for balloon, for party goer, you blow and become balloon. Very nice one. If you poke, you won't spoil one. I won't say that, right, Ian? I was praying, don't ask Daddy anymore. But he did ask our curiosity. So condom, what is condom for? Very loud, huh? And then I turned around, I see the uncle, auntie queuing up. Everyone is looking at me. Say, son, this one, is to prevent people from having baby. Huh? How can you prevent from baby? Wow, continue asking question already. Can we talk about this?
Wait. Sure. Is it
You
like
saw my son before, right?
Yeah, I know, but wait, did the conversation go something like this? Son, let's have a talk about the birds and the bees.
No, I won't do this kind of
You
things.
know that phrase? You know that phrase?
I myself show him the pornography better. Yeah. No, of course not. Okay, so I tell good, it's good for him to ask rather than he go in curiosity, go and watch all those nonsense things, right? Say, son, very good questions, but it's a long process. So the cashier was like, can you pay now? And let's move on to next customer. I say, sorry, I pay now. Son, we'll talk about this in the car. I say very loudly, this is not for us to hear. This is something that also the last question, last answer I gave it to my son, we said, this is to prevent sexually transmitted disease. Guess what? Oh, I see. I learned this from school. You see? I tell you, 雅叶，以前我跟我的妈咪讲说 sex 啊 condom，I tell you，我给我妈妈打到死，我讲我的手脚都断了。我 imagine 我去问我爷爷奶奶，你懂什么是 condom 吗？我跟你讲死，我真的是死无葬身之地。It's a taboo，不要笑哦，预言是真的。可是现在的 ，you see the thing is different. The technology, the advancement is different. Don't tell wrong things to wrong. They are not stupid 啊。议员，如果你的儿子啊 ，they are not stupid 嘞 ，they are definitely smart 啊。Daddy don't tell me like never mind. I Google. Hey Siri, what is a condom? 啊 ，you see？ 他如果 go wrong things 啊死了，哎，不要笑议员。This is a true story, Han Ling. I did tell you no. One of my friend, I don't know, he told his son not to play computer game. One day, the father went to his room and found a used condom in his room. What's that? You think about it. This is worse. No, this is not a laughing matter. I'm just sharing openly, maturely to tell you, you see, you must, your mind, it's not about the 50 Shades of Grey of the books. It's how your mind thinks. It's not about, oh my goodness, this one taboo cannot say. This is the 21st century. You must get to the root of the bottom. And in Chinese, 你听过这句话吗？雅叶，打破什么？听过吗？
没听过。
打破砂锅。没有听过啊？一言有没有听过？果然，打破砂锅问到底。Google 呢？打破砂锅问到底，就是把那个来龙去脉跟我讲出来。所谓打破砂锅问到底。Okay, so it's good to read a book. If you ask me whether you read the 50, 你去看学习之神The Art of Study or the Master is a Korean movie, very touching. Less than 12. Go and watch Google 学习之神. One of the teachers showed them a very explicit literature books to motivate them about literatures and the learning of English or something like that. The principal was so shocked to say, why are you giving this kind of book to the students? The teacher said, it's not about the book. It's just like 两个和尚，一个老和尚，一个年轻和尚。The old monk saw a lady want to cross through the mud, so he carried the lady to the mud. But in the process, he accidentally dirtied the dress, and when he landed the lady on the dry land, the lady 不但没有跟他讲谢谢 not even say thank you and curse her. You carry me. How can a monk carry me and make my clothes dirty? You know what the old man say? 阿弥陀佛，善哉善哉. And then he move on already. About 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer, the youngest monk keep doing this. 唉，真是的. Then the old man turned around and say, what happened? Are you hungry? Are you tired? No. Then what happened? I cannot believe it, no? Just now, 师父, you help the lady and cross the mud and accidentally you dirty the clothes. 他不但跟你讲谢谢，而且讲你. Don't you think it's unfair? You know what I say? Oh, the moment I alight, I put the lady down on the dry ground, I already forgot everything. My mission is to help people. How they think about me, I don't care. As long as 问心无愧, your heart is pure as gold, why are you going to think of it? I already forgot about it and you still carry this thing along the way to go back to the monastery and pray to Buddha, then you're not ready to be fixed to be a monk. Carry on. Ian.
And while reading is a goal within yourself, you may even find your book choices motivate you to crush your other 2024 New Year's goal. Once you find a topic you are interested in or a goal you're set on crushing, look for a good book within the area. You could even download an audiobook or try out a Kindle. Find out what works best for you.
I think there's this app in Apple's Play Store apps. There's this motivations. My friend, every morning when she start to go to work, she will play this in her handphone, and about motivation talk. Some even download the Jesus Bible verse inside and listen. I used to do that, but I stopped. But I think I better start to do again. Because this is where you bring out the energy level. It's what kind of books you read and your mind, how pure your mind is. So I'm not saying the 50 Shades of Grey is bad, or I'm telling my son what is a condom, or whatever it is. It's you yourself, how you perceive by looking yourself, just like your resolution next year. You have to set target and strategy so that you are making yourself better. Warren?
Instead of
Drink an extra cup.
drink an extra cup of water a day. Instead of creating a goal that involves something from your day, it's best to try adding something positive in to start. For instance, instead of saying drink less caffeine, start with drinking more water. It comes from a more empowering place that leaves you more likely to follow through. Once you've integrated that daily cup of water into your healthy routine, then address those not so healthy habits with another micro goal. Want to cut back on coffee or alcohol? Slowly switch out your guilty beverage of choice for a healthier alternative. Again, start small. 1 cup a week is a good goal. Maybe you start the week with a cup of matcha instead of coffee, or end the week with a kombucha instead of reaching for the wine. Once that feels manageable, continue building with small goals. Struggling to squeeze in enough water? Try these hydration hacks.
So what you read is true, not foreign. Water is better. I don't understand when 借酒消愁. You after drinking, you drunk, you got high, you got hangover, next day the problem is still there. It doesn't mean after drinking, you can make yourself better. Next day you wake up, you forgot all your worries and woes. They are ridiculous lah. Be realistic, correct no? But why people still drink? I don't drink, sorry. I'm not a good drinker. I don't even drink a single drop of alcohol. Even 那个醉虾，连我吃那个醉虾，我就会醉的很这么烂的。我就是这么烂，我就是不可以对酒量。I'm very poor in alcohol. But if you give me a cigarette, I can smoke for you. That's me. But then again, why water is better? Because water, if you study science, it gives you oxygens. Sorry, for Uncle Raymond, it's coffee. Okay, to me, it's coffee. I used to work in Starbucks. I got one crazy guy, Ian. He came to the Starbucks in Paragon. He said, 1 shot, 2 shot, 3 shot is the coffee. You know how many shots he asked? 14 shots. My colleague was, excuse me? How many? 14. Hold on. Hey, boss, this guy wants 14 shots of coffee. You know how hard the heart is going to pump? No? It's so fast. And
That's
later
how
I
you know
found out,
he needs to be awake for a while.
no, you are damn freaking right. He was a designer. He told me that. I told me, sorry, I got a deadline to finish. I cannot sleep because this project is very expensive. It's my career. Oh, but sir, no need 14 shot. I did trial shot. It doesn't work. But 14 is just nice for me. Actually, I want to ask for 16 shot. Wow, I tell you, ambulance come already. Seriously. You know the powder, the coffee is so strong. Some 7 shot, heart so fast. And yeah, he's very young. But don't forget, when he get older, the heart will get weaker. It's just like a person who smoke. He won't die now, but after 20 years, your lung, your heart, bye-bye. Okay, last one before we do an exam. Declutter that problem area once a week. Back to you, Hanlin. Thank you, Warren.
We all have that one spot in our living space that just bleh. It's never clean. Instead of trying to tackle it all at once, why not break it up into chunks, removing some bit by bit every weekend? And did you know a mess can cause stress? Rejoice in the fact that your goals doubles as a stress relief technique.
Please, if your room is very messy now, okay, or you got certain things, please rearrange. That's why it's called resolution. Resolution, rearrange, restructure, re-engineering, okay, rethink, redo, to make sure that you are preparing for a good 2024. Next year is a year of dragon. And you are born in which horoscope 啊？你们是属什么的？老鼠还是羊？
老鼠
哦。
Most of us
啊，
老鼠 should be all 老鼠啦。
老鼠
I
right？
think
听
yeah
说
老鼠
龙跟老鼠是挺配的哦。只有蛇跟蛇鼠一窝哈，蛇跟老鼠是蛇鼠一窝。龙啊 is a very good year for all you to make something big 啊。It's a blessing year, up to you to believe or not 啊。Okay, but this is for me I believe in this kind of things So please, you see, do something for yourself, make yourself more comfortable. Okay, we're not going to talk about this. I'm going to stop here. Okay. Okay, now I want you to take a piece of paper. Oh my goodness. Ready? Ian, please do not look at the answer. Be fair to everybody. There's a lot. In fact, we cannot finish it. Okay, let's go. Let's go. 18th question.
God, my hands are freezing. My hands are freezing. It's gonna be a while before I can type everything out.
Too bad.
Ooh.
Okay, will be something like that next year. A lot of all these things come in. So I will be grading and gauging you on this. Okay, 18th question, let's go. The president, Hao Shen, I really want you to turn the camera before I tell the staff. Okay? You don't need to type the answer for me, Okay, Hao Shen, you don't need to type the answer. You just write on a piece of paper. In future, it's like that. Write your answer on a piece of paper. By the end of the lesson already, you just tell me how many marks. Take a picture, send to my handphone. Send to my handphone. No, now it's okay. But in next year, January start, you must get ready your foolscap paper. Don't give me, not you are not saying you house, and don't any one of you, don't give me a cock and bull story saying I got no paper. So for next year, you must prepare at least a foolscap beside already. Okay, so I want you to write or even type. Okay. Okay, 3 more minutes. Warren, thank you. Thank you. I prefer you all to write, don't mind, because in exam, most of the time you'll be writing. So actually the writing is to help you to improve your handwriting. On top is also the time management. On top of the get used to write and then, prepare for your exam, okay? Thank you, Warren, you finished already. Hao Xuan, you finished already? No. Han Ling finished already? Finish already? The 18 question. Oh, so fast, Ian, you finished already?
Yeah.
Yeah, finish already? Finish, okay. Hao Xuan, how many more minutes? Okay, good.
Done.
Done, okay. Ready? Han Ling, you do the first, so there's 18, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Each one 18, 3. Okay. Ready? Han Ling, the first 3.
All right. The president hopes that people of all races will live together peacefully.
Stop. I'm so sorry. Ian and Yaye, the two of you, the 3 of you, up to you, you have been with me longer. So the 2 of you, listen, I'm giving you all the answer here. I send it to you. I expect you to use these sentences to form another few more sentences. Continue. The president hopes that the people of all races will live together peacefully. Even though many years ago there was some riots, hopefully moving forward, the people in this country will live together harmoniously. All right, carry on. Number 2. Han Ling.
Oh, sorry. A bit distracting on my background.
Okay, go. Number 2.
All right. She told us that the streets in the capital city were dirty and ugly. Mainly
Therefore,
because the city.
Therefore, she warned us not to visit the place there often, especially in the middle of the night. If you can avoid it, please do not go there. Something like that, Ian and Yaye, Toma. This is to improve your thinking skill and your oral skill, as well as 所谓的七步诗. Number 3.
Do you think nuclear energy is safe? Some countries
It all
have
depends.
proven.
Let me finish. So I want to continue. It all depends on how your perspective is.
Wait.
It all depends on how your perspective looking into this nuclear energy. Some say that it's very dangerous because of their effects. Some say it's important because it can help to reduce waste. Okay, number 4. Why are you looking at your back now? Is this your armpit hair or what? Mr. Han Ling? Thank you. Okay. Very funny. Is it your armpit hair or what? Number 4. Can I have Yaye, please?
I get all the food directly from the farmers.
So you see, it's much cheaper and fresher than comparing going to the supermarket and buy. 懂吗？我要你这样写啊。Number 4, number 5.
The minister was deeply worried that the deal would not pass Parliament.
Parliament, 就是国会议员Parliament will not pass the Parliament. So we are worried whether this LGBT deals is able to be successful or not. Hey, I can see your neck, my dear. Thank you. All right, number 6.
Sorry, I'm doing something behind the scenes. I
I know,
apologize.
I can see that. Lucky it's your armpit hair. Number 6, please.
You
Number 6,
got
please.
out of the party as fast as you could and got there safely.
Because that party is so important to Marty because it's his son's 8th birthday. He had missed his son for the past 7 years of birthday. He's not going to miss this birthday anymore. Thank you. 7, 8, 9, Hao Xian.
7, 8, 9.
Yeah, go. Number 7.
When the director found out about the scandal, he shouted angrily at his employees.
How can you let Hao Xian do all these things? You should not let him to do all these things for once. Number 8, please.
The old woman walked across the street very carefully.
But Hao Xian did not go there and help her. He just stand there blankly and say, fall down, fall down. Number 9.
Hey, you right. Yeah. She didn't see me. She nearly knocked me down with her brand new car.
Because Hao Xian broke off with her, so she was angry. But now Hao Xian got a new girlfriend and a new car. So she was jealous of Hao Xian.
I hope the car is alright though.
Bloody hell. Number 10, 11, 12. Ian, your turn.
After a few weeks, people forgot about him completely.
Because he was not famous in the whole class. He was just a nuisance. So as a result, he was being missed. He was not being missed by anyone. Number 11.
He hardly works anymore because he already has enough money.
I heard recently he struck lottery. As a result, he decided to take it slow and easy. After all, he had been working for many years of hardship. Number 12, please.
She slowly climbed down from the tree as soon as the bear had disappeared.
So the sister asked, no, sorry. So she asked the sister who lied down on the ground, what did the bear tells you? The sister in return replied, never trust a friend who betrayed you. Thank you. Number 13, 14, 15. Warren, your turn, please.
13.
13, yes.
He is a very good volleyball player.
But he can't play other sport. Therefore, he decided to become a volleyball player.
Bob excused himself politely and went home.
Because he can't enjoy the kind of company, he decided to move away with this bad company because all this bad company did was smoke, drink, and take drugs.
English is an easy language to learn. However, he couldn't learn grammar rules so easily.
Because of his age and he has some dementia issue, as a result, he was a bit difficult to catch up. 16, 17, 18, may I have for Hao Xian? You finish it off. Thank you, Warren.
English is an easy
Number
language to learn.
16.
Number 16. The sun shone brightly in the sky.
Because Hao Xian was lying there naked sunbathing.
Yo, the new colleague seems to be highly intelligent.
But definitely Hao Xian was not happy. He showed his skill to them. He was even excellent.
I'll
Last
bang
one.
him down in my car. The boy felt guilty because he knew what he had done. I don't feel guilty at all banging him down.
No, I haven't finished. The boy felt guilty because he knew what he had done. He took an outskirt of Hao Xian. Just kidding. I cannot take it, especially when we are doing duty, when we heard of this molest case or upskirt. I cannot take it. It's really very horrible. And recently I watched a movie with my wife about this China drama, about this guy doing upskirt, taking photo, and then all the ladies attack him. Then he even still got the guts to say, 你有什么证据? So 我拍你们的照片在我电话. You know? And then he kind of guilty, and then finally this girl 做女侠 came out and attacked him. All right, thank you so much. Can I have a quick ones? Ian, how many you got correct?
All.
Sorry?
All correct.
All correct, thank you. Hanling? Too easy for you. Hanling?
17.
Yeah.
4 marks.
Full marks, well done. Warren,
All correct.
Hao Shen.
24.
Hey, lucky you stay very far. You know, I go and really whack you. How many correct?
I add my own questions, I got them right, right?
Quick lah. People want to log off already.
15.
15, thank you so much. So this is just an example. For next year, every week we will have this kind of small little test, and then we've got big exam, which is a face-to-face, or even sometimes exam for 20 minutes just to the last part of the lesson. We'll be doing all these things. Okay. So your homework is the one, the resolution. Hey, God goodness, sorry, man. Sorry. You are supposed to do this homework. Please take a picture now. Okay, where is it now? Yeah. This one. Go take a picture now. Hao Xian, can you take this picture and then put in the group chat, okay? In our group chat. Thanks, Hao Xian. Okay, in 3, 2, 1. Okay, Ian, you have this right. You can write, must be 100 words, Cannot less than 100 words.
I got it.
Thank you. You can have more than 100 words, but definitely not less than 100 words. So if you got 95, how? Continue to add 5 more words. If you got 97, continue to add 3 more words or more. All right? Thank you so much. That is the only homework. I'm not asking for you too much, right?